Alright, Shalom. First, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim Ruach. Second, I want to give double honors to all the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to all of you brothers that are pushing this truth with sincerity and charity. Alright, so what I'm going to get into today is about, you got to keep this faith, You gotta keep the faith, Whatever happens, you gotta stay fighting for the Lord. You gotta stay fighting the good fight. Because without faith, it's impossible to please the Lord. In that day of adversity, that evil days, Jacob's trouble, you know, we are gonna have tests, no matter how big or how small. You know, we are gonna have tests and trials to for the Lord to see, do we really have faith in Him or not to save us. So I'm gonna get into that with these scriptures right here, and proceed to break them down. All right, this is Joshua chapter 1 and verse 9. Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee wherever thou goest. So, yeah, man, we're supposed to be of good courage and not be afraid, you know. Whatever this world has to throw at us, no matter, it just don't matter, because first of all, the Lord, he would send those people to try you, and second of all, He knows that you can handle that amount of tests. The Lord would never try us to the point where He knows that we're gonna go off. He tests us to see if we're gonna go off. Because he knows whatever he throws at us, that we can handle it. The Lord wouldn't send nothing at us knowing that we cannot handle it. So in them days of trouble, and you getting tested and tested, just know that this is a part of your trial, that you can get through that trial. Never lose courage. No, don't be afraid. Don't lose that faith. And I get some more scripture. All right. This is Proverbs chapter 24 and verse 16. For a just man falleth 7 times, and 7 times, it's just a number of completion. So it could be 7 times, it could be 70, it could be 100, it could be 1,000 times. It's just a number of completion. All right, let me continue. And riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. So yeah, man, when you are falling down in this truth, when you get knocked down, there's there's gonna be like a referee coming over to you and counting down to 10 and you have 10 seconds to get back up, and if you don't get back up by 10, that fight is over. If you stay down when you get knocked down, you know, you staying down by a choice, you know. And as I said, you know, the Lord would never send something at you more than you can handle. So when you get knocked down, you can handle it. The Lord wouldn't send nothing, or you know, as I'm trying to represent figuratively, nobody that can just knock you out in 1 or 2 punches. You know, He knows that you can still get back up and fight. You know, and prevail. You know, so yeah, man. But you know, if you're not willing to get back up, you know, then the Lord was never with you anyway. You know, because you just always been wicked. You know, you put your hand to the plow, and you know you decided to not get back up. You know, because yeah, man. Like, if you just choose to stay down, then that just shows, did you ever really have the spirit? Did you ever really have the spirit to keep going on and fighting? Why did you lose faith just like that? You know. So let me oh yeah, and this is another good point. You know, people, you know, even if you know people are in the truth, it don't mean that they're a part of the elect. You know, there are. Hold on. All right. This is Matthew chapter 22 and verse 14. For many are called, but few are chosen. So yeah, man. Many people are called into this thing, but there are only a few of us that are gonna be, you know, chosen. You know, there are fallouts. You know, there are people who didn't get back up when they was knocked down. You know, or there are people who are too prideful. You know, it's like, let's say I pick 3 people to stand before me, right? And I only pick that one person who has been doing like the most, you know, work for me, who has been doing, you know, has been, you know, trusting in me, you know, his entire life. But those other 2 people, you know, they're starting to like falter. You know, one person maybe just not putting in that work, you know, just being lazy, and another person may think, you know, he's too good for its work, that he don't need to do it. You know, so those 2 people are cast off, and I only pick that one person to come with me. You know, and that's, you know, exactly what the Lord is doing. You know, he sees us. He sees us with the angels to see our actions, and then the angels go back to report to him. You know, he ponders our steps. You know, every day, every second, every minute. You know, days, weeks, months, years, decades, centuries. You know, all of our lifetimes, he's been seeing what we're doing. You know. So yeah, man, that's just a quick little breakdown I wanted to go into real quick. But let me get back on topic. All right. This is James, the first chapter, and I'm gonna start at verse 12 and read all the way to verse 15. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation. And talking about, temptation, the scriptures also say, coming into this thing, prepare yourself for temptation, you know, and hold on, I'm gonna return to that scripture, but I'm gonna get that scripture because I didn't want to, because I want to do it justice. All right, this is Ecclesiastes or Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Prepare, coming into this thing, you got to know that, in your life before, demons, they was always like in you because, or at least always I'm controlling you because you was in the world, but like coming into this thing, you are cleansed, them and them demons are rid out of your body, and the only thing that they can do is try to come back in. That's also a part of the fight. Don't let them demons come back in, because if you let go of this faith, in scripture that says, that demon's gonna bring like a seven more demons with him. As I said, 7 is just a number of completion, so he could bring back one more, 3 more, 10 more, 100 more, 1,000 more. But just saying, he's gonna bring back a lot more. And I'm pretty sure it also says, it says, worse than, hold on, 7 more. All right. This is Matthew 12, and I'm going to start at verse 43. When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest, and findeth none. So, yeah, man, this demon / unclean spirit, he just got kicked out of his house, which is, 2/3 body, because he used to rest there and live there, rent free, but he got kicked out. All right, because that man got cleansed, through the spirit, All right, and this is verse 44. Then he saith, I will return into my house from whence I came out, and when he is come, he findeth it empty, swept, and garnished. Then goeth he and taketh himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter and dwell, and they enter in and dwell there. And the last day of that man is worse than the first. Even so shall it be unto this wicked generation. So yeah, man, you losing faith, them demons is gonna come back to you, and you're gonna be a whole lot mentally messed up and when you first was out of this thing. Now when you come out of this thing, it's a whole different ball game. Them demons, they gonna be putting suicidal thoughts in your head, and it's just gonna be just so many voices in most likely you're gonna kill yourself, because you just can't take it. You can't take that, you got so many demons plaguing your brain, and that, you left this way of righteousness, So, yeah, man. And when the Lord tries us, he sends things to try us. He doesn't try himself. He sends things, or spirits, to try us. The Lord doesn't make us go off himself. And as I said, and as I keep on restating, he doesn't send us no more than he knows that we can handle. The Lord knows his servants' limits, and how far they can go. So and hold on, let me actually get that. Slovakia. On my phone, this Bible app, it bugs out sometimes. Okay. All right. This is James chapter 1, verse 12, and I'm going to read all the way down to verse 15. All right. Blessed is the man that endures temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life. And I think this is also the verse I was trying to return to when I first, diverged into the spirits. And that's the spirit, that diverging into the, how them demons is gonna come back, and how the Lord tries you with things. It all came back around. That's all the spirit. All right. And if I'm and Salaki, if I'm wrong, and this and these weren't the scriptures I was trying to turn back to, but I'm pretty sure they were. All right. For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. All right. Now this is the point right here. Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of the Most High. For the Most High cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. All right. So yeah, man. The Lord don't tempt us. He sends things to tempt us, And, he sees what our move is going to be. He sees if we're going to, lose faith, condemn him, or keep faith and, cry out his name and pray and pray that he saves you, All right, but every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Then when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. So yeah, man, you drawn away by your own lust, by your own desires. If you drawn away so much by your own lust that you just don't want to be in this truth no more and try to be part of the hopeful elect, then you still gonna be sinning, but now you're gonna be sinning worse. That brings forth death. And the Lord is gonna make sure you have worse death than these other 2/3 that didn't know about this thing. Y'all gonna be beat with many stripes. So yeah, man. The Lord, he don't just get rid of these men. You gotta do some real demonic thing to get put out, or have that mind state where you want to get out yourself, But let me get back on topic. All right. This is Hebrews 11, verse 6. But without faith it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So yeah, man, you gotta be convinced in your own mind that, the Lord is gonna save you out of anything. Because, if he puts you in something, he knows you can handle it, and you wouldn't lose your mind. So yeah, man, and in any time of trouble, just remember that the Lord, as long as you have faith in him and cry out to him, he's gonna save you. He is going to save you, because it's written. This is prophecy, you know. Time and time again, we've seen prophecy come true, and prophecy is about to come. Is about to come true once again when this world gets decimated. Prophecy prophecy comes to light every single time. There's never a time when prophecy fails. Unless it's false prophecy by like a false prophet. Then, prophecy fails. But this real prophecy, that's in the scriptures, that's preached out by the true men of the Lord, by the hopeful elect, this is prophecy. This is it, So yeah, man. If it's written in the scriptures, it's going to happen. So you best believe, if the scriptures say if you don't lose faith and that the Lord is going to save you, if you don't lose faith, then you best believe it, that's going to happen. You know? Alright. I'm going to get a couple more scriptures, then I'm, Alright. And this is Psalms 18, verse 2. This is King David speaking. Yeah, King David speaking. Alright. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation and my high tower. I will call upon the Lord, who is worthy to be praised, so shall I be saved from mine enemies. So yeah, man, yeah, man, the Lord is our rock. The Lord is our fortress. We are safe inside, inside this circle of faith that the Lord has around us. With this faith, we are untouchable. Yeah, we still might get physically hurt, but that's nothing. We may even die. But sting. So like, or death, where it's like sting. And some, I think the scripture says, having been chastised a little. So yeah, man, it's a very small thing to the Lord. It's a very small thing to the Most High. So is and so the scriptures say, the foolishness of prophesying or something like, I guess it's a lucky if I push it, but what I'm trying to get to is that this is a very small thing. If you can get through this small thing for the Lord, then you're gonna be the ruler of many great things. You're gonna be possessing many great things. Infinite riches, houses, infinite wives. And the list goes on. Yada yada yada. Infinite things. Planets. So yeah, man. You inside this unbreakable boulder, and as long as you don't lose faith in this boulder protecting you, this immovable rock, you know, then the boulder never disappoints, which is the Lord, you know. So yeah, man, you know, Lord is our rock and our deliverer. You know, you know. I hope the Lord don't take the spirit away from me, because that would be a very scary thing for me to just lose faith. You know, because that just meant I was not a part of this regardless. You know. Now let me get one more scripture. All right. This is Proverbs 24 and verse 10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. So yeah, man. If you faint in Jacob's trouble in that day and in them evil days, then your strength is very small, man. Where's your faith at? Where's your grit? You know? Gird your loins, man. You know? This is all a fight. A fight isn't called a fight because it's easy. You know? So, yeah, man. If you fighting, at least fight the good fight. You know, and don't lose faith. You know, get back up when you're knocked down. Get back up. You know, don't lose faith. And, that's all I wanted to get into with these scriptures. You know, so with that, first I will give all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakwadash. Second, I want to give double honor to all of the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And salutations to all of you brothers that are pushing truth with sincerity and charity. Shalom and a Baba Ball.